Hey Gemini, welcome to your June 2017 tarot card reading. I'm Chrissy. Thank you for being with me. Okay, guys, so here we go. I'm using the Good Tarot from Colette Baron Reed. I absolutely love this deck. I actually overnighted it to myself so I could use it for the June readings. And we're also going to pull an oracle card from the Chip Richard Secret Language of Animals. So, what is the word? I don't even know. I love this deck. And I thought it incorporated, other than I usually use it in my private readings. But I want to give you a little for this month. We have a nice energy. So first, let me start by saying happy birthday, Gemini. And what are we going into this month with? A lot of heavy burdens, right? It's the main energy of this reading for you for June. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this is a general focus for you right now. I think that with this reading alone, as it stands, you're just under so much pressure. And I feel like for some of you, I think you're really busy, and I think your energy is scattered this month. There's just so much going on. And I feel as though for some of you, it could be work-related, family-related. I think it's like throw everything into the mix. And you're just feeling this heavy burdens. And you almost have to, see which situation you're putting a fire out with. There's just so many. So my advice to you for the month of June, Gemini, where it is your birthday month, the sun is in Gemini. This is your real this is your time. This is like your new year. So I urge you to please lay down some of the rods that you're bearing, this burdens that you're bearing. You're just doing way too much, okay? And it could make you physically feel drained. For some of you, it could make you physically not feel well. But overall, energy is just try to give yourself some space, really. The Temperance card is here, right, is asking you with patience and moderation to please take good care of yourself, nurture yourself. Try to have somebody help you out if you need some help with doing everything, okay? Because it's a lot of heavy energy, and you're doing a lot, and it could really overburden you for the month. And this is your birthday month, so we want you to be in a real good place. The Eight of Air energy is something's going on around you, which it could be a boss, your kids, grandchildren, something's stressing you out, and it's giving you anxiety. And for some of you, it could be heart or back issues, which, can, sometimes the stress can draw into parts of your body that, it really goes to that place where you're susceptible to, feeling that pressure. So if it is a physical type of ailment with you, you have to almost somehow give yourself some freedom to let go of some of the stress. Meditate, take a walk, do things that bring you balance and peace so that you can do your daily routine and your everyday commitments that you have, and at least you can balance out the energy and keep yourself grounded and centered. There's a lot of scattered energy here in that anxious type situation that's going on around you. I feel like for some of you, maybe some of you in the Fool card, you want a new journey. You just want to quit your job and quit everything you're doing and do something completely different, right? I feel the King of Fire is here. Energy can go both ways for some of you. This could be a spouse or a partner. I'm really sensing it could be a boss or people around you that really are putting pressure on you, and you're just kind of tired of the energy of always trying to have to defend yourself. You have 2 sevens here. The energy is a little scattered because you don't know what to focus on first for the month. And I think you're doing too many things. So, if you're focusing too much on family situations, then you're kind of lacking at work. So you're scattered, right? You could be, running late to everything. I get a sense of seeing you running late because you just have so much to do. You're tired and drained that you're holding on to this energy too. It's like you won't let it kind of subside or break free from yourself or know what to do to make it kind of stop. The Four of Earth is saying you're holding on tight to a lot of situations and you don't know what to do first. So let's ground your energy. Let's try to give you some advice of if the boss is giving you a hard time and it's got to do with work and career, then you simply tell him that you're doing way too much. You're working way too much. Maybe you need a day off. Maybe you need to, tell him that, or, be open to communication, right? You're a Gemini, communicate. Sometimes you can talk too much too, but try to say what you need, speak your truth. But be firm in what that is. Okay. So if it's a boss or career that is, doing it, or if it's a spouse or a family member where you're doing, the brunt of everything and you just need some help, just ask. Okay. I see that, coming into the month, for some of you, you could be starting a whole new project, a career, or they have that fool energy, which is that impulsive, like, I just want to, see rainbows and unicorns. I'm getting ready to start a new journey. And for a lot of you, that could be. You could be getting ready to start a new journey. Okay, now watch the energy you bring with it, because you don't want to oversaturate yourself with this new opportunity and possibility, and then you go into this place of taking on way more than you can handle. Okay, so take the opportunity, go for it, whatever that is for you. But just work with the energy on how to contain it and not let it be overburdening on you. That creates anxiety and, this sense of being trapped. You could also feel a little bit alone. Maybe there's travel. There could be some travel here for you the month of June. Or maybe there's too many things going on where you don't know what to do, but you have to decline some things, and other things you can, say yes to. All right. So use the Temperance card. It's the flow of energy, the flow of love, the flow of just a balanced type energy that can really help you ground everything, just to, breathe and figure out what aspect you're going to focus on. But for some of you, it could be too many things going on, and you really have to pick and choose, right, what you want to do in this month. You could have, 10 engagements going on, and you just need to channel the energy into one or two things that you really want to do for yourself. You can't do them all, or there could be several. Okay. You have the Three of Fire, which is really nice. This is waiting for your ship to come in. And it's it's depicted so nicely in the illustration of this card. Look how beautiful that is. So spiritually too, I feel as though you'll really have a busy, abundant month, right? In your birthday month. I think you don't know what to spend your money on first, or how you're going to save your money. And there's just so many things here. So you're really going to have to work your finances along with that too. And if you need a raise, ask for one. Okay? If you feel as though you're doing more than you should, tell your boss and ask for more money. But within your money and within travel or anything you're doing for the month, it could be a little bit of a... there could be expenditures this month. There could be wedding celebrations. There could be a lot going on that you're putting out money that you feel like you don't have even, okay? But it's all good, right? It's all good stuff. It's all busy. It's all waiting. I feel like some of you are exasperated, like you're saying, oh my gosh, when is there time for me? When can I stop having to defend myself and hold, the wolves back and take my opportunity and just have a peaceful flow? And you can have that if you work the energy right? I'd like to take this 8 of air right out of here, but it's here. So when you're in a state of you feel like everything is too much for you, do some breathing, do some meditating. If you're at work, go in the bathroom, lock yourself in and just breathe. Get balanced, get yourself together and back into that smart person that you are, that intellectual self. Okay, so you do have 2 sevens, and it could be 7th house for some of you. It could have to do with relationships. whether that be spouse, live in, if anybody's having too much pressure within a relationship, the relationship stands intact and it's okay. It's just working with the situations and asking for some help again. The Seven of Fire means you're doing it all. Ask for some help, right? If you need help with the kids, or you whatever it is in your daily routine and you're just always flying by the seat of your pants, then try to contain some of that energy and just ask for assistance. There's plenty of people and things around you that can help you if you just ask for it, right? Open communication. All right, so that's looks like you're reading. I love the fact that you have two major arcanas, so you've, you know, a lot, you're used to the rhythm of being overburdened, right? So we just want Gemini for this month of June to have the opportunities, to have the patience, the moderation, to be able to deal with any circumstances around you, for the good, all for the good, that you can really not take on too much, because I think that's the main focus for you. All right, for the month, Gemini. Now let's take a look at your animal oracle. You received Timber Wolf. Instinct, guidance, and belonging and order. Look how pretty that card is. A lot of blue around that card too. So like I said, some of you could feel a little bit isolated or feel like you're alone in a journey when you're really not. It's just kind of your intellect and your mind, your logical thinking is kind of taken over. But no, spiritually, your angels and guides are with you. Okay, let me give you a little piece of Timber Wolf from the book. So we'll see what the guidance is for you from this deck. Okay, the wolf comes to you as one of the most powerful guides on your journey to help cultivate an unbreakable line of communication with your intuition. Wolf reminds us that there is a pulse of deep inner knowing that often surpasses what the surface mind can see. He calls for a level of trust in this primal instinct that will allow you to take action when the moment calls, even when you don't know why or exactly where it is leading you. There is a greater path unfolding. Let the call inspire you into motion, trusting that later you will look back and understand why. One of the things that will help open channels of communication with your inner guide is to bring the aspects of your everyday life into order, which coincides with this reading because you're taking on a little bit too much in this month. Okay, where did I stop? Sorry about that. Okay, sometimes we resist cleaning house because we feel it's not as important as other things that need to be done. But when we bring healthy sense of focus to our schedule, into our external world, our inner world quiets. Communication with life too becomes clearer. The wolf wants you to discover a new sense of freedom through order, while remaining open to the call at the moment. Lastly, the wolf comes to you to remind you that while there are times when you must walk alone, life's truest fulfillment comes in the journey energy with others towards a collective aim. Take time to honor the members of your pack. Call them close to you and recognize each for the gift they bring. Don't be afraid to ask for guides and help. And when the time comes, be willing to be a source of the same. When spirits aligned, there is a great power in numbers. Isn't that appropriate for you, Gemini, for this month? Seeing that the burden, the main energy of the card is the burdens that are on you. And you know what? You need to ask for help to help you maintain the routine that you need. Okay, so that you're not flying by the seat of your pants and running late and just juggling way too much. Okay, so look for the new opportunities for this month for you. Don't scatter your energy. Find the patience that you need. Your ship is coming in. There's good things coming. Work with your finances. And if any of you have a boss or a partner or a relationship, siblings, anybody that you have to defend yourself to through the month of June, don't hold the anxiety, the depression. Speak your truth. Communicate. Speak clearly. And ask for what you need. Your angels and guides are here for you. So if you feel isolated or you feel like you're alone in the journey, you're not. There's plenty of good advice and people around you that can help you out. Practice your meditation skills. Work with nature. okay? Whether that's plants, animals, pets, okay? That's really going to be important to you in the month of June. So use that